everybody, welcome to another video. Today's video is my November TBR. It is almost the end of October, which means it is almost the beginning of November, which is crazy because then that means the year is just about done. This is insane. This year has gone by way too fast, and wow. I'm still like amazed that it's, almost November, that it's even October, but it's almost November. I have like a few more days left of October, but I decided to do this video now because I have time, and I don't know when I'll have time again, so we're gonna do this now. So the first two books that I chose for my November TBR is two books that are part of my 17 of 2017 list. I'm gonna stop doing that. Well, I'm not gonna stop making the list, but I am gonna stop doing this 17 of, or 18 of 2018. I'm not doing that anymore because that's gonna go way too far. I'm just gonna choose like maybe my top 10 or something. I'm doing really good, with, reading the books that I've been choosing, or, that I've chosen in the beginning of the year. I'm doing very well with that. I only have 4 books left, so 2 books this month, or 2 books in November, and then 2 books in December. Hopefully I can do that. But I feel like it's putting a lot of pressure on me to read these books instead of reading the books that I might be in the mood for. The good thing is that I am kind of in the mood for these 2 books that I've chosen, and I'm actually really in the mood for one of the books that I've chosen for December. Hopefully I'll still be in the mood for that. And I was really in the mood for the book that I chose for October. So, I mean, the last books that I've been choosing, or that I've, the books that I've left for the last few months are really good because, those are the ones I'm actually in the mood for. And I left those for these few months just because I knew I'd be in the mood for them the last few months of the year. So, alright, that's enough of the babbling, so let's get on with the books. So yeah, the 2 books that I chose are Legacy of Kings by Eleanor Herman. This is by, I think a fantastical retelling of Alexander the Great. I think that's what I've heard. I'm pretty sure. I've had this book on my shelves for way too long. Not this copy per se, but I've had the hardcover copy that, I just decided to unhaul and get this one instead because I really like this one. But yeah, I've had this, I don't even remember, when did this come out? This came out in 2015, well, this version came out in 2015, so that means Legacy of Kings came out in 2014, and it's almost 2018. I've left this book on my shelves for 4 years. Wow, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, I read, I think it was Voice of Gods. That was the prequel to Legacy of Kings, which I remember nothing about now. I remember liking it. Liking the writing style and liking the characters and stuff. And I think it was like really brutal, so that was really good. It was like a dark fantasy kind of thing, I'm pretty sure. So I read that, but I never continued on with Legacy of Kings. So I really want to do that. And Empire of Dust is out, and I'm not sure if there's another one out in the series or if that was it. But yeah, I really need to get on with the series. The other one is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. This one was a swap out. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you've known that if I DNF one of the books that are on my list to read this year, I will swap it out with another book instead of just leaving it DNF'd, and then, it's still on my list, and I technically read it because I DNF'd it, so I crossed it out. But I don't want to do that anymore. I want to swap it out with something else. So, yeah. So I chose Snow Like Ashes to be swapped out with that Alice in Wonderland retelling by Frank Bedore. I cannot think of the name of that book. Why? I can't think of it. I've been trying to think of it a few times. Like, I've been doing this video, I've done many editions of this video that I just, I can't think of the name. Okay, but I swapped it out with Snow Like Ashes, and this is about, at first, okay, so when I first got this book, and this was a while ago, but when this first came out, I thought I heard that it was a Snow White retelling. Now, I don't know if it's just because it has snow in the title, but I could have sworn I heard that it was a Snow White retelling, and it's not. At least I'm pretty damn sure it's not. No, it's not. It's, okay, so it's about, these kingdoms, and they, I think there's only 4 kingdoms, and each kingdom represents a, season. Wow, I can't talk. So there's the seasons in the, which is really, really pretty, and I love this cover so much. And so the Kingdom of Winter was, conquered, and all the citizens were enslaved, and this was like 16 years ago, and now 16 years later, there's a girl named Mira who was orphaned, at the time of the, conquering, and, she's been raised by Winter's, Winter's general. His name is Sir. Okay. Okay. So she's training to be a warrior. Okay. But yeah, so this is all about a girl named Mira who was orphaned at the time of the conquering, and now 16 years later, she is, I think she's training to get the, to be a warrior so she can help get the kingdom back or something like that. But it sounds really good, and I really want to read it. The next book I have is, spoiler alert, for last month. Okay, so what happened last month is that I didn't get to all of the books I had in my TBR. I barely got to, like, I got to a few of them, but I just wasn't in the mood for all of them. Really wasn't in the mood for, like, a lot of them. Like, literally, I think I had, like, 12 books on my TBR or something like that, and I only got to, like, 3. Doesn't mean I only read 3. I only got to 3 of the books that I chose. I mood read the whole time. It's insane. I've just been in the mood to just pick up whatever I'm in the mood for at the time, at that moment. So I didn't choose that many books for this TBR. I only chose 5 because of that. Because if I'm going to be mood reading, I think I'm just going to be mood reading. I don't really want to choose so many and then have that whole pile of books just go unread and only read the books that I'm actually in the mood to read. So the one I feel like I am really in the mood to read is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This is I don't really know what this is about. I know it's about a boy named Laszlo. Okay, so he's a junior librarian. I think he's searching for the land of Weep, which was cut off from the world 200 years ago. I'm just reading what I can. It's a mythic lost city of Weep, and since he was 5 years old, he's been obsessed with it. So I'm pretty sure he goes to find it, and it says the dream chooses the dreamer, not the other way around. And yeah. On the second Sabbat of 12th moon, in the city of Weep, a girl fell from the sky. Her skin was blue, her blood was red. Okay. This sounds really good, and I have this on audiobook. I wasn't going to read this at all until I finished the Daughter Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I have to reread Daughter Smoke and Bone and then finish up with the trilogy. But I've just been in the mood to read this, and everyone says fantastical things about it. Like, fantastic things. Not heard one negative thing. And then I got it on audiobook because it's huge. And now I have to read it because I listen to an audiobook every day back and forth from work. And once I'm done with the audiobook that I chose for this month, I'm going to be reading that one. I do have another audiobook that I could do, but I'm more in the mood for that one. Alright, so then the last 2 books are ones that I've just been really in the mood for. One is one I've had for quite a while. I think I've had this for a year, maybe 2 years. I want to say I got this last year sometime. I think it came out just last year. And that is A Shadow Bright and Burning by Jessica Clueless. I'm pretty sure the sequel just came out this year, so I'm pretty sure this one came out last year. And I don't really know what this one's about, except I believe it's about a girl who, it's like the prophesized one. She's like the chosen one. But she doesn't believe. Like, everybody believes she's the chosen one, but she doesn't. And if she's not the chosen one, I think there's like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Henrietta can burst into flames, but Henrietta is not the chosen one. And they all believe she's the chosen one, and I believe she has to make them believe she is, or she's gonna die, or, like, they're gonna kill her or something. Like, if she's not the chosen one, it's really bad for her. So, at least that's what I've heard, and that actually sounds really cool. She can control flames. That's awesome. And I really want to read that. And again, like I said, I'm pretty sure the sequel just came out for that, and I would really like to get to that. I believe that was a Poison Dark and something. I really want to read that. Alright, so the last book that I chose for this month, again, I only chose 5 because, again, if I'm going to be mood reading, I don't want to have a whole pile of books that I've chose that just go unread. But this one I'm really in the mood for, and I keep hearing such great things about it, and I just got it. This one just came out, like, last month. That is Invictus by Ryan Graudin. I haven't read any of Ryan Graudin's other works, but the way she was just talking about this book and describing it just made me want to read it. I'm pretty sure she said this is a Doctor Who meets Firefly kind of book, and that's amazing. And it says the future's hope is in the past. Okay, this is a time travel book, and I believe one of the places they go, because they go back in time, I'm pretty sure they're like thieves or something, and they go back and they steal works that won't be missed, or something like that, like really valuable works that just won't be missed, or something. I'm not entirely sure, but they go back to the Titanic. I love that. I love that. And they go back to, like, ancient Rome, I think, and yeah. I'm just, like, really, really in the mood for this, and I'm really in the mood for a time travel book, and so yeah. I'm really excited with all the books that I picked for this month. I'm probably gonna get to those the minute November starts. Like probably Tuesday right at or Halloween right at midnight. I'm probably just gonna start reading one of them. I don't know which one I'm gonna read first. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely gonna read one of them. I mean, they all sound amazing, and I hope that I can get to all of these books and then mood read other ones and not leave all of these just sitting there not being read and mood reading everything else. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!